Greetings, salutations, good day, and hi. Welcome once again to the IndyCar series. We're about to proceed with rounds 9 and 10 of the championship. That's right, it's almost the end of the first series. After today, we'll have one more stream, the last two rounds tomorrow. But first, we are going to have races today at two very popular destinations in the real life IndyCar. That's right, we are first going to the Texas Motor Speedway for a 55 lap shootout. And then we are also going to head to Sonoma Raceway for our Roda race in this stream. Let's have a look at the current standings. As you can see, Beatani is still on top of the standings with 167 points. Trailing by 17 points is Bao in second. And Kagura is third. No, actually, Natsume should be third, and Kagura should be fourth, since Natsume has a race win while Kagura best finish is second. At this point, no one is mathematically eliminated from championship contention, but the drivers at the bottom of the table are desperately in need of help here. Anyway, we'll put that out of the way and have a bit of announcements. I thunk up a tentative schedule for the next Formula Hollow series, and here it is. I'm hoping to have it to you lads on this YouTube channel. We're going to have 10 more rounds in 5 different streams throughout the first couple weeks of June. We're going to Valencia, Marina Bay, Austin, Korea, India, Melbourne, Abu Dhabi, Suzuka, Monza, and Interlagos. So be sure to tune into that. It's the second Formula Hollow series, and it's called Vroom. That's right, Vroom. And the comma in the title is intentional. So yeah. All right. So let's get right to the action here. So welcome aboard for those of you just joining us in this live stream. My name is Dak the Pig, and this is R Factor, and this is an IndyCar. And we are going to Texas Motor Speedway. First, it's a 1.5 mile race. Oh, I should mention, after the incident last Monday at Long Beach, in which some cars crashed, forcing a yellow light situation, and the safety car trying to lead the cars slowly around the circuit got stuck, causing perpetual yellow light situation that's causing the race to not continue as planned. We're changing the flag rules from here on in these races. From now on, it'll be black flag only, so that there's fewer interruptions on the circuits. Okie dokie. Where were we? Oh yeah, 55 laps at Texas Motor Speedway, and let's do this. We're opening up the Speedway. Well, once again, I assure you, I remind you to check the Google document, the spreadsheets in the link in the description, so that you have an idea of how many points your favorite Vtuber has in this championship. How well they're doing or not. Just waiting to begin here. The map looks right. Yep. That's the Texas Motor Speedway. And we'll have a nice view of this oval. Look at that. It's a packed crowd at the Speedway for this race. Now, testing out this Speedway before the stream. Laps on the circuits are around like 24-25 seconds. So really quick laps on this super speedway. Yeah, so this is just basically it. If you're just joining, welcome. Yes, it's Vtubers that are racing. And we're about to begin soon. First, let's speed up qualifying and see which 24 drivers will qualify for the race. There's a technology grant. We can fast forward throughout this whole process. Some drivers already completed their practice laps. Still waiting to hear from a few drivers. Everyone should be at 3 out of 4, and they'll be good to go. I guess Tenten and Hina don't want to drive, apparently, which is a shame, as there are two drivers toward the bottom of the standings. But maybe if I hit finish session, something will happen. Let's see. Well, Hina wouldn't have made it anyway, and Tenten just basically stalled during qualifying, so she's not in, unfortunately. And Lyrica won't qualify. Kamiko Kana, I'm afraid, is out. Nakamiya Hinata's out, and Natsume, one of the top drivers in the standings, has failed to qualify for Texas. And at pole position is Pikami. That is her first pole in this series, so Pikami is at top. Miyakari is second. Koopa has a very good advantage here, starting third. And then Beatani is fourth. Championship leader coming to today, we'll start off fourth. Then Amatsuka Uto, Pochigoya, Tomoshika, Siro, who's at the bottom of the table, will start off 8th. Piki is 9th. Kagranana, Himari, Rose, Kagurameya will start off at P13. Artemis of the Blue, 14. Nagnasu, 15. Kotone, 16. Ayamy-sensei 17, healthy 18. Fitting that mother and daughter would start next to each other on the grid. Shiguri Ui will start 19th. Hime will begin at 20. Number 21 is Nina. Then Soyapoya, Bao, and Nekarine. And there is your grid. There is your grid for the Texas race. Let's do this. We are set to go here. We'll bring in the music and get out for the pace lap. Pace lap led by Amano Pikami and Mirai Akari. Getting into formation, getting their tires warmed up on the steep bank end of the Texas Motor Speedway. It is 55 laps around the 1.5 mile circuit. Going into the final couple turns. Here we go. Cars start to speed up a bit. Safety car is entering pit road. We are just about set to begin round number 9 of the IndyCar Championship Series here in Texas. And it's green flag, and away we go. Pikami and Akari charging out of the start. And hopefully it's a clean start. It's 3 wide. On the second straightaway, Koopa jumps up to second. So far, hardly any issues with any of the drivers, except for Shigeru. First lap is done and dusted, and no issues with debris flying out at the start. It's 3 wide, and oh, look at that! Bao has lost a piece of her car. But she's still okay at the moment. Almost a half-second lead for Amano Pikami over Koopa Fortuna. As we see another piece of a vehicle popping off of someone's car. That's someone blue, I think. Unless that's the same piece of vehicle going out there. Why is Pochigoya shaking? And Tanaka Hime lost a rear bumper. Oh, Tomochika! Oh, what the hell was that all about? Oh, someone lost a. I think someone lost a tire. Yes, Tomochika. Yes, that is a. That's the end of Tomoshika's race, and oh my goodness, we have some calamity out there. We have a oh my goodness, this is just a oh no, that's Beatani. is struggling, and oh, that's 3 cars out of it. That's at least 3 cars out of it. Oh, no, you hate to see it. You hate to see it. Whoa, watch out! Watch out! Oh, no! Oh, it's a real mess here. Oh, a lot of cars out of it. Oh, Beatani's still alive, thankfully, but a few cars certainly aren't. Oh, this is what happens when you turn off full flags and put in just a black flag. Situations like this happen. This is just this is terrible. Cars bumping into each other. It's a demolition derby in Texas. Everything is bigger in Texas, even the crashes. Oh no. This is sad. Beatani, thankfully, is still driving, but we'll have to cross out some of the drivers. Ayamy is done for this race with an accident. Shame for someone who started off second. Nina's out, Nana's out. Nina and Nana are both out. Mochizuki Himari is also out. So that's 4 cars that are dead, and Tomoshika is probably out of it. And look at this, a lot of +1 laps. As we complete like 11 laps. And Rose is leading. Ignacio second by 2.5 seconds. Cars just about everywhere on the oval. And Tomoshika is dead, so that's 5 cars that are dead. I think that's the most cars out of the race in an oval race in this series. So yeah, at most 19 cars will score. To be classified, you gotta finish 50 laps. Ayami and Uto are right next to each other. But Leo's Leonhardt well in the lead. Almost 3 seconds. Yeah, basically, Leros, Negnasu, and Nekarin are the 3 drivers that have survived the calamity of the first few laps. Probably Rose may have to go in pit lane for sometime soon. once again a three-car affair here in this round. Just about everyone is spread all throughout this grid. So far, nothing seems to be happening. Much of the cars are spread apart. By the way, while we're still in a bit of a lull in the action, waiting for another big thing to happen, I tried out R-Factor 2, and unfortunately, modding isn't as straightforward as I would have hoped. It's hard to take away cars I don't need, and make new teams, and it's hard for me to find a way to edit the track files to allow for a bigger set of cars, and for some reason, if I on some mods, files randomly disappear from the game folders for no particular reason. So I guess we're stuck having to race on R-Factor 1 for the time being, unless there's a way for me to fix things up in RF2, but I don't know. I like the ease and simplicity of adding in circuits and cars in RF1. Even though physics, race physics are probably inferior as compared to RF2. Rose is still leading by 3 seconds. "30 laps left." Negnasu and Neckarine are very close to each other again. Neckarine wanting to catch up to Negnasu, but Beatani and Soyapoya are in the way. It's looking like Neg will stay put in a distant second behind Rose. It is a close pack of cars. Oh man, that's more bumping and some debris flying out. That might affect some cars behind. Pit stops wouldn't be out of the question. Here come Soyapoya and Pikami going into pit lane. Probably repairing some stuff. Will there be some last lap jobbing? Perhaps the AI deciding Rose would go into pits in the last 5 laps and stay there for quite a while, allowing for someone to jump ahead of her. A little over halfway through this race. Hoopa is 9th, and Beatani is still 16th. Here's Beatani grouped with a few drivers. One of them still in contention, the others not really. Once again, a one-wide situation. Jumping up ahead, back to Rose Leonhardt. Still leading by a whopping 2.8 seconds. Still the middle of the race. Cars are just basically cruising over, not wanting to take risks just yet. Certainly the final results of this race won't reflect what the starting grid is. What the starting grid was. As Rosa barely survived a scuffle against Shiguri Ui. So Negnasu is trying to avoid Siro. Does at the moment. 16 to go. Front two, for some reason, without their rear bumper. Side by side between Pochi and Picky. Picky jumps ahead. And Rose Leonhardt's lead has somehow reduced to less than 2 seconds now. top three still the same as it was for most of the race. If you're thinking at this point, Leia Rose has got this race in the bag, don't be too confident about that, because as I've stated, R-Factor AI can sometimes be really silly. With pit stops in the final laps. So 10 to go, soon it'll be 9. Leia Rose Leonhardt, I don't know where she is in the standings, but yeah, there she is, still mid to low on the table. But with a win here, she'll almost double her points. She's currently on 56. A win will take her to 106. Oh, and here comes Nagnasu! Jumping close to Leia Rose. Time for Nagnasu to attack. So it might come down to these last few laps. And there you have it. There's the pit stop I warned you lads about. Now allow Neckarine to take the lead. Neckarine, who started off 24th, having a brief taste of the lead, but of course she goes into pit lane. So who will come up next? And look at this, it's Bao. It's Bao who's still in the circuit. Who knows how long Neckarine will stay there, and Bao will go ahead, take the lead with less than 5 to go. A win here, and she'll have her second win of the series. That might put her on top of the championship standings. 4 to go. Bao, Hanamori Healthy, and Kagameya. Bao with a 2.5 second lead, 3 to go. Yeah, it might be Bao's race if she stays on the track. If she stays on the track and doesn't go into the pit at the final turn. Bao, Kagurameya, and Hanamori healthy. White flag is waved. Final lap here at Texas. I don't think Kagurameya will catch up to Bao. Here comes Bao. She avoids the pit lane. Bao wins her second race of the championship. Bao is your round 9 winner here in Texas. Kagurameya comes home in second. Hanamori healthy third. 23.5 minutes is the race time. Bao once again wins an IndyCar race. And looks like she will take the lead in the championship standings. Bao started off all the way in 23rd, and somehow she manages to take the victory in crazy unpredictable circumstances. Congratulations to Bao. Kagurameya makes the podium, and Hanamori healthy gets another podium finish. And Tanaka-hime fourth. Fifth is Tanaka Katone. Rose will still be in the top 10, but that's unfortunate having to go into pit lane late in the race. So 6 for Rose, 7 for Nagnasu. We'll cut off the music while I write down the points. 8th is Neckarine. Started off at the back of the pack and taking 8th place. Masuka Uto is 9th. Number 10 is Picky. Number 11 is Pikami. 12th is Shiguri Ui. 13 is Koopa. And Beatani will get just 8 points off that race. 0-7, I think. Basically, everyone who has survived this race will earn points since they crossed the 90% race distance threshold. 15 is 0. 16 is Ayami. 17 is Pochi. 18 is Soyapoya. And 19 is Artemis. And Bao, starting off all the way back in 23rd, takes the victory, gets her second win of the series. A full 200 points for her. She's going to be on top of the standings, it looks like. Kagurameya will get 40 for her second place finish in Hanamori healthy. Another 34 points for another third place finish. Tanaka-hime will get 30. Kotone 27. Kotone Racer 27. Leirose Leonhardt will get 24. 21 points for Nagnasu. 18 for Neckarine. 18 for Neckarine. 18 for Neckarine. 16 for Amasuka Uto. 16 for Amasuka Uto. 14 for Picky. 12 for Pikami, and 10 for Shiguri Ui. 10 for Shiguri Ui. And the rest of the list, 9 for Koopa, 9 for Koopa, 8 for Beatani, 8 for Beatani, where is she? 8 for Beatani, 7 for Zero, 7 for Zero, 6 for Ayami, 5 for Pochi, 4 for Soyapoya, and 3 points for Artie, and the rest don't score because all accidents except for Himari, who for some reason says engine. Oh no! I got an engine! So accident, Kagwanana, accident, Mochizuki Himari, engine, and let's see who else had accident. And we'll see the points. Make sure the points are all good. And they look good. So Bao now has the lead with 200 points. Basically, no one is out yet. Zero remains at bottom with 34 points. Bao is the first driver in this championship to reach the 200-point milestone. Beatani drops to second with 175 points. Third is Negnasu. Kagranana remains in the top 5 with 139. Kamishio Natsume still in 4th place with 139. So that's your points standings as of right now. And we are going to get set for round 10 of the series. We are going to Sonoma next. So just one moment, and we'll be back for Sonoma. All right. Let's get back in. I'm back again. Once again, I am Dag the Pig. Welcome to IndyCar. We're about to get back here and have our road race. This time we are going to head off to Sonoma Raceway. It's going to be a 20-lap race. And once again, 24 drivers will qualify. It's 3.57 kilometers, and I don't know how big it is in miles, because why do I have to live in a country where imperial units are the norm? 2.39 miles. Okay. So yeah, there's lots of twists and turns on this unique-looking racetrack, and we're not going to speed up our way through this. We're just going to skip to finish session. We just want to see a full view of the circuit, because as you know, a couple cars just basically has literally plopped down onto their pit areas. So the results are probably rigged. Well, that is rude of Picky. I can see in the background she just basically shoved someone out of the way. Alright, I forgot I need to remove a duplicate driver, so that the results won't be rigged. And we just need a good view of the circuit. Yeah, it's a lot of hairpin turns and the like. And try not to accidentally run into those traffic cones. What picturesque views of this nice Northern California circuit. And it's the last couple turns before reaching the finish line. And here is the last turn. It's a narrow squeeze coming back home, and there is the full view of the Sonoma Raceway. All right, let's see who qualifies for the race, and these results are void because I didn't get 24 times. These results are void. Let's try that again. It's still our usual 31 drivers, and there you have it. There you have it. There's a grid, and once again, Tenten fails to qualify for a race. Nina doesn't go in. Shigure Ui doesn't go in. Bochi is out. Nagnasu fails to qualify for Sonoma, and Rosa doesn't qualify. And at pole we have Nakamiya Hinata. Nakamiya Hinata, who's at pole for I'm just now seeing the monitor. Oh, you hate to see this. It's yeah, this is just what kind of a view is that? It's just car just floating in midair. It's hilarious, lads. Hinata for some reason, is at pole. Natsume is second. Kagurame is third. 0 fourth. Nagarin. Kotoni's in. Beatani is in at 7th. So there you go. Artie is 8th. Bao, fresh off of winning her second race in this series, will start off 9th in Sonoma. Provided there's no shenanigans throughout this race. At 10th is Kagura Nana. Piki. Tanaka Hime. Lyrica. Pikami's 14th. Healthy, who finished second in Texas, will start off 15th. 16th is Tomoshika. She'll be racing. Didn't do so hot in Texas, but she's back for another go. Mochizuki Himari. Masuka Uto. Ayami. Soyapoya. Mirakari will start up 21st. Kamako Kana is in. Koopa's in. And Suzuki Hina will start up 24th. And that is your starting grid for this 20-lap race. This 20-lap road race. Let's get the music started and sort out the spreadsheets. Off we go. That was Nakami and Hinata and Kamishiro Natsume. And where did the safety car go? There it is. The safety car disappeared for a moment. Hopefully there are no pace car shenanigans, for lack of a better term. All just slowly inching their way along the circuit. Because there's nothing more exciting than a very slow pace lap set to Eurobeat. Once again, Bao looking to have a tremendous lead heading into tomorrow's finale. As Natsumi runs into a few cones, but shakes them off. No issues at this point. They're all still good. Careful not to run into the pace car or each other. Last couple turns. Last turn, safety car is about to come in. We're just about set for round number 10 of the IndyCar series here in Sonoma. Safety car exits. Cars start to speed up. Safety car might be stuck. Green flag isn't waved yet. It might be another formation lap. As I think the safety car may be stuck again. Cars are all scattered around. I think it's another formation lap because I don't know what's going on here. Everyone is still warming up. Natsume spins out. Masuka Uto shoves Hinata out of the way. Will it be green flag? Not seemingly. Yes, and now it is green flag, and it's green flag, and away we go. A mess already in the opening lap, but Hinata, for some reason, jumps out into a fantastic lead. Natsumi is, well, at the back. Kagameya is either first or second or third. It's hard to tell. Masuka Uto, for some reason, is in the lead in the opening lap. And our times aren't showing up right now. It's 20 laps here in Sonoma, and we're waiting for the first few times to come in as she starts off in the lead. Masuka Uto and Nakamiya Hinata, the top two so far. And here come the first times coming in. 0.883. As I can't tell what's going on here. Zero is third. Mikami will go in pit lane. And Mochizuki Himari will enter. Suzuki Hina and Mochizuki Himari will cross. Everyone has completed a lap, and times aren't coming in. Race started on a green flag, so these results will stand as valid, even though the times on the left just won't come in. Yes, there are the times. I see them. There's a lot of tight twists and turns, so expect driving to be somewhat slower than in Texas. Well, he's behind by one lap. It's closely packed at this section. Jules leading by 1 second. The distance between these two, if it's on a different speedway, it would be like half a second, but it's a road course, so times would appear different. Hinata wants to catch up to Matsuka Uto, but Uto speeds away from Nakamiya Hinata. Zero a distant third behind Uto and Hinata. Already 3 laps in. If you're just joining, there was some chaos and confusion in the opening pace laps, but the green flag started late, so the race is still ongoing. Some cars are already parked. Ayamy-sensei is in pit lane. And she'll be behind by a lap. Purple driver's behind by a lap. Matsuka Uto is still leading. 4 laps in. The lead is 2.161. And Zero has caught up to Hinata. Ayami is not fourth. She's behind by a lap. Don't worry about her for a moment. Kagurameya is fourth. So that's 5 laps having elapsed already. Front 3 still unchanged since the green flag was waved to begin this round. Those are some big gaps between the first few drivers, the first 6 or so. We'll have a quick view of the middle of the pack. They're just playing things safe. And Nakamiya Hinata is reaching in on Matsuka Uto. We'll wait to see what happens if there's a possible takeover. Look at the front 3, they're close to each other again. As you know, Zero is still last in the standings. She needs a very high finish to still have probably a fighting chance at the championship. a win may be very good for her. If only Uto and Hinata would get out of the way. But there is no such thing as kindly getting out of someone's way in race car driving. Well, there's a concept of blue flags, but I don't know if it counts as the same thing as what I just mentioned. Someone's a bit slow right there. Uto still in front. Usually not much happens in these middle laps. It's usually on the last few laps in which these vehicles go on the attack. So the top three might be unchanged for a little bit more, unless either of the three have something to say about it. Look at the lone 20th driver in 20th, Beatani. Basically all by herself on the grid, while the others are just struggling to push by. Uto leads by 1.03. And here are a couple of cars, a couple of lapped cars chasing after Zero. Very close to the finish line. Have to go around this turn. And we will be 50% of the way through this race, 50% to go. Here in Sonoma. Once again, this is round 10 of 12 in the May Championship in IndyCar. In our first race of today, Bao got herself a tremendous second win in the championship, putting her on top at the moment with 200 points over Beatani, who's currently on second with 175 points. Speaking of Bao, she's just getting along, just just going on a joyride on this circuit. Well, Beatani is still doing relatively well for herself at 8. And now these two drivers are close to each other again. And Ciro wants to join these two. Luckily enough, there are no walls on this circuit, so this race has been a relatively clean one so far. It's just the pace laps that were a bit awkward, but everyone managed to get through them, and they're all still in it. And it's the race in Texas where a few drivers basically crashed out early. Eight to go. After this race, we'll have 2 more rounds left. They will both be at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. It's the finale of this main championship. We'll have a 24-car race on the road course, and then the finale will be on the oval with the entire 30-car grid. That will be for double the points. Ciro passes Hinata for second. Matsuka remains in the lead at the moment. And Ciro will pass Matsuka for the lead. There is some action in these last few laps here. The race leader for the first half of the race, Matsuka drops to a distant second behind Ciro, who desperately needs that win to still have a bit of a fighting shot at the championship. Kagame is a distant fourth behind Hinata. Here comes Maya on the attack. He's wanting to get out of Ayamy-sensei's way. Six to go. Ciro leads by 1.5 seconds. There's a few laps left for Uto to try to catch up and regain the lead. The many twists and turns of Sonoma giving drivers a few opportunities to pass by other drivers. DRS. This is a different classification of racing series. It's based on IndyCar. This isn't Formula Hollow, which uses F1 rules. For some reason, Ciro decided to go in the pit lane. So much for our championship hopes. And Yamasuka Uto is back in the lead. And boy oh boy, Ciro's lead is dropping substantially. What a darn shame for Ciro. She just took the lead from Yamasuka Uto, but she just gave it right back because R-Factor AI is silly sometimes. Yep, it's another one of those IndyCar job fests. Almost 1.5 seconds. And second is Artemis of the Blue. What just happened there? Where is Hinata? Did she go into pit lane? I think she did. Yeah, she's going into pit lane. And Picky is also stuck. Oh no, Hinata! Hinata is stuck. And holy fuck, we have two drivers out of it, because we've been too distracted much of the way by the front few drivers, and Kagamiya, who was a fourth at some point, is out. Kagamiya is out. Start off third, and is out, and Nakamiya Hinata is DNF. Oh my goodness, the pole sitter for this race is out, and Yamasuka Uto will have to go in pit lane for some reason. That will allow Artemis of the Blue to take the lead. With 3 to go. So that's 3 cars out. Hinata, Meya, and Kotone. It's another job fest here in Sonoma, as Artemis of the Blue is well in position to probably take the win if she doesn't go in pit lane. And Beatani, second, healthy, might get third place again. Yeah, here comes Artemis of the Blue. Will she enter pit lane? Not seemingly. Not seemingly. She'll have 2 laps to work with. A tremendous lead over Beatani. Beatani is second. Hanoi healthy third. Koopa close behind in fourth. RNG gods somehow deciding Artemis of the blue would have the race victory. Start up 8th, way in the lead by over 4 seconds. Going past this hairpin. And here comes a mandatory passing through on the chicane. And Artemis of the Blue brings out the white flag. 1 lap to go. Artemis of the Blue, Beatani, More Healthy, Koopa Fortuna, Soya Poya. Here comes Artemis of the Blue. Nothing could stop her except for perhaps an entry into pit lane. A lead of still over 4 seconds for Artie. And the last turn, here comes Artemis of the Blue. Artemis of the Blue wins round number 10 in Sonoma. 25-42. Beatani gets a second place finish. Koopa Fortuna comes home in third. Your top 3, Artemis of the Blue, Beatani, Koopa. Healthy comes in fourth. Soya Poya, 5th, and Matsuka Uto will have to settle for 6th. And there you have it. There you have it. Artemis of the Blue gets a race win. Beatani, who started off the day with the lead in the championship standings and lost it briefly to Bao, will get second in Sonoma, and Bao has DNF'd. Bao has DNF'd, so I think. Beatani might have the championship lead again. I think we'll have to wait to see. We'll wait to see what happens here. Suzuki Hina is out as well. We'll have to look through the standings. Third is Koopa. Shut the music up and look through the numbers for a bit. Hanamori Healthy is 4th. 5th is Soya Poya. 6th is Amatsuka Uto. Top 10 finish for her. Pikami 7th. 8th is Mirai Akari. 9th is Kamisho Natsume. 10th is Kagura Nana. 11th is Kamiko Kana. 12th is Tanaka Hime. 13th is Ayami. And 14th is Picky. 14th is Picky. 15th is Tomoshika. 16th is Zero, a disappointing drop to 16th for her. And And actually, now that you mention it, Suzuki Hina will be classified. Suzuki Hina will be classified despite going on going out in an accident. Because she completed 18 laps, she will be classified in 20th. But Bao will not. Himari is 18th, and Lyrica is 19th. And Nekarine is 17th. And so Suzuki Hina will be classified. Bao, Hinata, Kotone, and Kagura will not score in this race. So your winner is Artemis of the Blue. Beatani second. Beatani second. And another 34 points for Koopa. Koopa getting 34 points, 30 for Hanamori Healthy. And 27 for Soyapoya. And 24 for Masuka Uto. 24 for Masuka Uto. 21 for Pikami. 21 for Pikami. 21. 18 for Mirai Akari. And 16 for Kamishiro Natsume. 14 for Kagura Nana. Kagura Nana, 14 points. Kagura Nana, 14 points. Kamako Kana, 12 points. Tanaka Hime, 10. Ayami, 9. Ayami, 9. Picky, 8. 8. 7 for Tomoshika. 7 for Tomoshika. 7 for Tomoshika. 6 for Suro. 6 for Suro. 5 for Nekarine. Nekarine. 5 for Nekarine. 4 for Mochizuki Himari. 3 for Lyrica. And 2 for Suzuki Hina. And the rest will not score. 3 for Lyrica. 3 for Lyrica. And 2 for Suzuki Hina. Suzuki Hina will get 2 points despite crashing out. Nakamiya Hinata will get a DNF. Kotone DNF. Bao accident. And Kagura Mea accident. And the rest will have DNQs in their name. So let's look at the standings. And Beatani is once again on top of the standings. She has regained top spots in the championship from Bao. 15 points over Bao. Beatani is on 215. Bao is on 200. A distant third with 155 points is Kamishiro Natsume. And unfortunately, we have to. Unfortunately, a few drivers have been eliminated from the championship standings. So unfortunately, Himari, Tenten, Siro, and Suzuki Hina have been eliminated from the from championship contention. All the other drivers are still in. So the top 5 are Beatani, Bao, Natsume, Nana, and Nagnasu. And we are done for today. And we have one more stream to go for tomorrow. Tomorrow is the finale of the IndyCar May Championship. 2 races left. Who will take home the championship? Who will play spoiler for someone's bid for the championship? There are Anyway, there are 26 drivers left for the championship. The finale will be at Indianapolis Motor Speedway on the Thursday before the real-life Indianapolis 500. Be sure to tune in tomorrow at 1 Eastern, that's 1700 UTC, for the finale of the IndyCar Vtuber Racing Series. Who will take home the first IndyCar Vtuber Championship? That will do it for me today. I'm Dag the Pig. Take care, everyone, and we'll see you tomorrow for the finale.